Hi guys. All right, so this is the weekly reading to see what's going on for each sign. Before we get started, Lulu would like to show off her new baby. His name is Bingus.
His name is Bingus D's Nuts.
Oh my God.
Let me open up. Come here closer. Also, I'm not being abused, I swear. Bingus! He's a tiny baby Sphinx cat. He only drinks milk.
Okay. Yeah, he's adorable. He's super tiny. Okay, so let's get started with Aries. 5 cards for the oh, and if you're looking to get a personal reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Aside from that, let's get started with Aries. 5 cards for the week. What does the week look like for Aries? What does the week look like for Aries? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, well, all right, Aries. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you had a pretty good week last reading. I'm pretty sure, maybe it was the weekend, but it looks like there's a tower moment happening for you on Monday. Let's see why. Saying here to have strength. It could be around your finances, so just keep that in mind. Something unexpected, maybe not the best situation on Monday with your finances. Maybe, you know, a bill pops up that you forgot about. Maybe you don't get your, paycheck on time, something like that. We have some hostility here. If you're dealing with an Aquarius on Monday, I'd watch out for that as well. We have some hostility here on Tuesday, needing to make a quick decision. It's about your finances again. So expect some ups and downs with your finances this week. Whether you work or are retired, it doesn't matter, okay? And for Wednesday, it looks like you're feeling better. Wednesday, it looks like you're feeling better. So you're kind of doing your own thing. If you're dealing with the earth sign, you might be kind of like putting them off for a bit, or not answering their calls or something of that nature. Yes, they're going to be offended, but it looks like you have, you have stuff to sort out. You have a life to live. Now, it does look like your finances improve by Thursday. Yes. Okay. Going back to what I said, something's going to happen with your finances. Let's use this example. Let's say you're supposed to get some sort of refund, okay? Whatever that looks like. And so you would have to actually fight for it this weekend, and then by Thursday it looks like they're like, okay, you're right, here's your money. And we have some sort of change happening by Friday, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio. Tell me more about that. Some sort of justice. You may end up in a court situation and or making a judgment call on somebody. Could be, if you're married, it could be your spouse. If you're not married, this could be some sort of partnership you're in as well, okay? All right, moving on to Taurus. 5 cards for Taurus for the week. What does that look like? Nope, come on. Somebody's depleted in something, like a mineral or something. That's weird. Having some regret on Monday. Why is that? I also see you kind of pouting on Monday as well. You're looking for emotional fulfillment, and it looks like Monday's not the day you're getting it. And you might be feeling extra needy on Monday. Who knows? You know, that happens. I'm feeling super insecure today, so I get it. I was fine yesterday. Today is not my day, you know. You are working towards some sort of goal on Tuesday. It's about your stability. You're looking at other options, something to help you kind of like find balance in your life. On Wednesday, you could be walking away from something emotionally. It would have been your 10 of Cups. You're kind of giving up on it. You could be walking towards a new 10 of Cups, just to let you know it is at the distance. If you plan on moving, that's where you're going to find it. And on Thursday, we have communication. And my arm hurts while I'm reading for you. So that's for you. Communication from a fire sign. They want some change. Could also be a Scorpio. They're seeking some sort of justice with you, okay? And by Friday, we have some growth and abundance, or dealing with an Aries. Looks like there's some heartbreak and somebody wants to reconcile, okay? Aries and or air sign. Okay, moving on to Gemini. I might need you to like cut my back or something, because now that I just did Taurus, my back hurts. Or my arm hurts, I should say. Gemini.
One of my favorite animes, the voice actor looks like the anime character.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
That's funny. All right, could be dealing with a Pisces and or working on your spirituality on Monday. Looks like you're dealing with more than one person on Monday. I would use your instinct as to who you can trust on money and who you can't, okay? There's going to be some changes in who you deal with, whether it's work or in your family setting, okay? On Tuesday, we have you spending some time alone. You have to rethink, again, who you need in your social circle here. Looks like you're doing a lot of back and forth in your own mind, looking for some sort of karmic justice. And by Wednesday, I see you leaving somebody behind, or they're leaving you behind, okay? They're pulling as the devil. It's probably for the best, okay, Capricorn energy. I see you moving forward. You are getting into a new partnership, whether that's financial and or emotional. You might not know it yet. Lots of hostility here on Thursday. Somebody's angry that you're not investing in them anymore or investing in general. Expect that to be a bit of a burden for a bit, okay, more than just this week. And needing to make a decision by Friday. Look at all your options before you make that decision. Take your time, because I feel like there's other options that could be better than the ones you think you have, if that makes sense. All right, moving on to Cancer. Sorry guys, my arm hurts ever since I read for Taurus. Okay, 5 cards for Cancer. I'm seeing a specific place. I'm actually seeing the word Neverland, but I feel like it's an actual place I'm seeing. Okay, anything is possible on Monday with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's take a look at that. Somebody's teaching and or writing a book on Monday. Monday's up in the air, guys. Monday's literally up in the air. I have no cards saying how Monday's going to go other than anything's possible. We do have also the 7 of Cups, so, you know, we have options, opportunities, but no clear-cut answer as to how Monday's going to go. Very strange. Very, very strange. Could be dealing with a fire sign as well. Bless you. On Tuesday, we have the 10 of Cups, probably with a fire sign. If you don't know any fire signs, guys, they just have a fire-like personality, okay? And on Wednesday, we have the 2 of Cups. Growth and abundance, working towards some sort of goal. If you do not have a relationship with a fire sign, or relationships in general, this could be, you know, a business opportunity for you. I see you working really hard at something on Thursday. It's going to turn out quite well. And we have you protecting your energy and your assets by Friday. You're going to get a phone call and or a message about somebody wanting something from you. Okay, so whether that's financially or energetically, you're going to be like, oh shit, no, I'm not doing this. Okay, moving on to Leo. Five cards for Leo for the week. You need to water this plant. 5 cards for Leo for the week. Okay, dealing with a very stubborn person on Monday and or an Aries. Somebody has a burn on their hand. Something will be illuminated. I see you leaving this person behind, okay? They serve no purpose to you anymore. We have the Lovers here on Tuesday. Some sort of argument, hostility with somebody that you care about. We have the 4 of Wands on Wednesday, feeling like the wounded warrior. Something's going to happen around the home and or office that's just going to upset you, piss you off. If you're in a relationship, they may be doing something behind your back, okay? And we have a bit of a heavy burden here on Thursday. Looks like you're holding on to hope that is like, there's no reason. Can you turn that down a little bit? There's no reason to turn, like, no matter what, you know, the turnout is going to be negative no matter what, okay? And you're going isolation mode by Friday. Somebody will be reaching out and you will not be answering that call and or text, okay? Trying to decide where you want to invest now. Moving on to Virgo. Five cards for Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Chest pains for Virgo. Weird. You do have some sort of emotional fulfillment on Monday and or in Aquarius. Something will be illuminated. Something good is going to happen. Lots of passion there. You might be meeting a new person. On Tuesday, we have the Lovers. Balancing act as to whether or not, you know, you can balance a new relationship and or what you do for fun or, you know, what you do for work. Do I think you will succeed? Hopefully. We have an argument as to whether or not you really want to invest in this by Wednesday. Whether this is like a connection you have with somebody or even like a business partner. If you invest, there could be growth and abundance, whether that's financially and or emotionally. We have you in the upright on Thursday. Finding that stability. I like it. It could be also going to a celebration or gathering. And we have you dealing with, could be an Aries and or stubborn person on Friday. This is a person that wants a partnership with you, whether that's business and or pleasure. I would look at other options. That's what the cards are saying. Very weird. All right, so that was for Virgo. Moving on to Libra. 5 cards for Libra. Libra's going to take a call with like some sort of support system or something. Could even be for like a computer. Okay, we have the Lovers on Monday. Why is that? Somebody's going to want to reconcile with you. Be prepared. Be prepared. For those of you that would not reconcile with anybody, then you're going to be meeting a soulmate this week. If you are considering a trip or a new car, both of those things are possible this week for you. Money looks better. Could be in investing in yourself, whether it's new clothes or, you know, something else. Feeling very optimistic by Wednesday. Looks like you're going to have a good week. Looks like you're going to have a great week, actually. Could be dealing with a fire and or water sign. And feeling kind of down, but missing something by Thursday. Oh, it just looks like, all right, it just looks like you're in need of somebody to talk to vent to spend time with, and Thursday's just not the day, like nobody's available kind of thing. And by Friday, it says to have strength. You will be going to some sort of social gathering. Doesn't go well. If you have no plans to go to a social gathering, I would double check who it is that you are messing around with, because we are getting being stabbed in the back by somebody. Okay. And Scorpio. 5 cards for Scorpio for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. You're in the upright on Monday. Feeling like melancholy, unproductive, could be like physically wounded, something like that, okay? On Tuesday, you have a little bit of hope there. You have more opportunities and options coming to you. You're going to get them in the form of messages. Be careful who you talk to on Tuesday. They could be invading your energy. We have you on the upright on Wednesday. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't go well. Doesn't go well. This person's like bitter and angry and or stabbing you in the back. And by Thursday, you have some sort of wish fulfillment coming. Could be dealing with a Pisces and or Leo. And a celebration by Friday. Oh my goodness. Else you're spending time with a soulmate and or watch out for pregnancy if you're not looking to get pregnant or get somebody pregnant. Else you're celebrating growth and abundance financially and or you're celebrating with a soulmate. Okay. For Sagittarius. 5 cards for Sagittarius. 1, 2. Okay. Dealing with a very stubborn person on Monday and or an Aries. Your 10 of Cups, they could dangle this in front of your face. That's not your 10 of Cups, okay? Run. 7 of Swords energy. Could be dealing with a water sign on Tuesday. Moving forward with them, some sort of healing energy. Else you are gifting them something or they're gifting you something. Could be dealing with them again on Wednesday, or you're going through some sort of, really?
Whoa, sorry guys.
Or we're going through some sort of spiritual change, taking better care of yourself, protecting, if it's a water sign, protecting them from something. And on Thursday, you're moving forward with something. It's going to be a celebration. Else you're planning some sort of celebration or you're going to a celebration. And you're in the upright on Friday. Pisces energy as well, needing to make a decision. Could be about a move and or travel. And I do see money coming in for you. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. She's so classy.
What can I say? I'm just always fun at it.
Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, trying to find your footing on Monday. It looks like it might not be the best day for you. Yeah, you're dealing with too many people at once. I feel like they're all, you know, kind of like emotional vampires. You are going to be walking towards something on Tuesday. Could be a Pisces or you're walking towards some sort of spiritual, you know, evolution of some sort. Looks like you're having a get-together on Wednesday. Oh, look at you. You're in the upright. 10 of Cups, having a great time by Wednesday. We have the World here on Thursday. Ooh, I just got anxiety from Capricorn. Weird. Needing to make a quick judgment call. Something will be illuminated so that you can move forward and work towards some sort of goal. And you're stalking or someone's stalking you by Friday. Somebody at a distance. Yeah, they're stalking you. Okay. Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius. Capricorn just gave me an anxiety attack. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be taking a trip on Monday or considering it. Working towards that. Okay. On Tuesday, you are having a bit of a glow up. Doing well financially as well, especially if you're in a court case. Could be dealing with a fire sign by Wednesday or an earth sign. There's some hostility there. It's not going to go well, okay? We have you finding some sort of passion by Thursday. What's this about? Could be passion for something you're doing and or a person, okay? And by Friday, we have somebody wanting a partnership with you. Taurus energy. Could be a water sign. They want growth and abundance and or children. And last is Pisces. Oh, Pisces, I just got a pain in my face. That's you. Okay, you are in the upright on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. There could be some sort of celebration, emotional fulfillment. Monday looks like a fantastic day for you, okay? On Tuesday, we have somebody holding on to some sort of hope for you. It looks like an earth sign. Could be getting together with this earth sign, spending time alone with them, and or even like investing with them, okay? Financially and or otherwise. There's an argument here on Wednesday. Somebody's feeling left out and betrayed. Having second thoughts and or regret. I'm not seeing which sign this is. Could be the devil or Capricorn. Whoever the devil would be to you. And feeling rejection on Thursday. Else you're rejecting somebody on Thursday or they're rejecting you, okay? They stabbed you in the back. On Friday, it looks like you're having a bit of a glow up, feeling really good about yourself. Finances look good, feeling optimistic, going through some sort of healing situation. And it's saying, watch your money. You're going to need it for something big, whether that's a new house and or fixing something in your house. Okay, guys, that's it. I am going to maybe get up another bonus before tomorrow. But I have to think about that one.